My encounter with a fake calling himself George William Garrett. I met a guy from Facebook. He said he was a retired general, but that went back 6 more months in Afghanistan. He told me they stole his picture, hacked his bank account, so his account was deactivated, but he went by the name George William Garrett. After losing my husband 3 years ago on the 17th of August, I moved to be closer to my daughter. I was lonely and bored being stuck in the woods. COVID-19 was going on, so we couldn't do nothing. I was a Jersey girl and had friends from all over. Once I moved, there was nothing. Couldn't even talk on the phone out here due to the bad reception. So here it goes. I went on Facebook to see what's up with friends. I get a friend request from this handsome general. I friended him because I seen my niece was one mutual friend. She friends everybody because she does real estate, so I thought it was okay. We started talking and kept sending me pictures. I was so head over heels for him. After a couple of months, he said that he was retired but came back thinking he could handle another 6 months. I didn't know much of anything. Then he told me he can do a spouse request to return home early, and his account was frozen because they stole his identity. He sent me a picture of a Chase bank book with a lot of money in it in the account. He asked me to lend him $5,000 and would pay me back, and he will pay the balance when he got to the States, another $5,000. I told my daughter I met this man, and she said, "Mom, that's a scammer." He even held a paper with writing on it and the date. I couldn't accept the fact that it was not true. My daughter screamed at me and kicked me out. She said I put her family in danger. My heart, mind, and body was shattered. She took me to a hotel where I stayed for 2 weeks till I found an apartment. Meanwhile, my other who is on my account from my husband's life insurance, and they moved it without telling me, thinking this man would dig for my information and hack my account. And she won't give me any information, so since then, my son doesn't talk to me either. I'm ashamed of myself, and I have to apologize for my kids for all the mistakes. I am so heartbroken, and all I do is cry and think of the ways to end this pain. I'm not used to being alone with nobody, and plus I don't drive. Trying to stay strong with God's help, I never thought the world was that bad. This general sent me a letter with a heading from the Department of Defense requesting that the spouse return home. The form reason? To make wedding plans. In between the months of talking, he tells me he has consignments in storage, a gift from the Army. And it's in the storage facility in Spain. Now he sends me a picture. He's on the plane with his mask on. Supposedly there were other soldiers that were going to Spain, so they would stop and take a rest. He goes to get his consignment and gets arrested. I get an email from the Spanish Army, something stating his arrest was due to non-payment for the storage. So they let him out after 3 days, and then he gets attacked on the way to the airport. Thugs trying to get his box. The hospital now sends me a picture with his arm split open. Now he needs surgery, and they will keep him there to heal, looking for payment. That's when I said, oh no. Army men are well covered in that way. That's when I finally realized, wow, he managed to put his picture with his mask on and had so many pictures of this general through the years of him being in the service. Boy, how stupid I was. Thank you for letting me share my story. And we'd like to thank this lady for sharing her story of an encounter with a general. When scammers use photos of generals, a lot of times they can get tons of photos of these men because they are in the public eye. They also are able to obtain videos, and some of these generals have verified social media profiles on Instagram and Facebook, which makes it an easy place for scammers to steal photos. If you'd like your story narrated into a video, or you need some help, you can find us on Facebook under the page name Scamming Scammers Action, or drop us an email, scammingscammers@gmail.com. Just give us a couple days to reply. We'll verify your story and make it into a video. Thanks for watching. Take care.